This is the last episode.
Can you hear anything?
A little bit.
Up and down. Cool. I had it low for the recording session. Because hey guys, guess what? Hey guys.
Scarce here. Remember Scarce?
Yeah, dude. I remember Scarce.
Remember Leafy is here?
Fuck.
Now he's gone.
Leafy is gone.
That was a bad time for YouTube.
Remember CSGO? What are those runner levels? What the fuck?
You mean surfing?
Surfing. There you
Yeah,
go.
that stuff never went away.
Yeah. But I'm saying
Surfing maps, yeah. They still exist.
those still exist, but I'm saying like those kind of
People still make new
originated-
rocket jump maps in TF2. Like those things never stop being a thing.
Really?
People make new surf maps for CS 1.6
Fuck.
because they can.
Yeah, might as well.
Because they like working in the source engine and making mods.
Why would they do that? Source sucks. I'm kidding. Obviously.
It does suck. Now, for all these
It's
years.
outdated. It doesn't suck. It's just
But it was
outdated.
innovative for the time.
Yeah. It's good.
It was the Bethesda engine, but more optimized, and it wouldn't crash as much. It was easy to mod, and it was easy to work in if you knew the ins and outs.
Yeah, which didn't take too much effort to do.
We had to build on it for like 18 years.
Yeah,
And Source 2 exists, and maybe we'll see a game.
I dabbled in Source when I was
But
in high school.
I think Artifact is built in Source 2.
Really?
I think so, because it's the newest thing they have. Because I think also that VR thing they made with Portal is on Source 2.
Oh yeah, everything, all the portals have done.
Artifact, and I read about it in the news, it's not doing so well. Like at all.
I'm sorry.
Like its peak player base is 954 at one, like in a day.
That sucks.
That's
Dead boy. It's a dead boy.
well, that's not going to go away because it's a Valve game. They'll refuse to let it die that way. They're not going to. They'll Blizzard it. Remember Heroes of the Storm?
No.
That game is still getting updates, but it
Yeah, I know
finally,
what that is. Yeah.
I think this year, like, all right, we're done doing like big updates for this game anymore.
Yeah.
They kept trying.
All right. Well,
Dude,
guys,
that game had fucking Richard Garfield on it, the
Which
creator
one?
of Magic: The Gathering.
Oh,
on
on
that bitch.
Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, him and his company.
Yeah.
No, on Artifact. Remember, Artifact's the card game that Valve made that's based on
Yeah.
Dota. They had the people who worked on Magic to make it good.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, that game is kind of good.
Yeah.
But do you know why my big reason for that game failing, one is that
I have no idea.
that card system is egregious the way you get it.
I literally have
Okay.
no idea.
You know,
I don't
there,
know anything
you know
about
how there are
it.
lots of
I
good,
know it exists.
you know there are
that's all.
lots of good card games out here, right? Like either free-to-play ones or like single-player ones that are all really good.
Yeah, Magic.
Like Slay the Spire, that Magic arena game which is held by duct tape, but it's Magic, so it's good.
Yep.
Hearthstone, the Pokemon TCG exists.
Hearthstone's not good.
No, it's a good casual game.
Yeah.
But
I know.
balance-wise,
I'm
it's a
joking.
fucking mess, and it's bad monetized forever. I know.
I'm joking, but also not. It's like
It's my favorite one that I wish was good.
it's like saying Fortnite's bad.
Well, Fortnite is bad as a shooter, but they put shooting stuff into a game that's about building, and they kind of made it work.
Yeah. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is whatever. Right.
But it's like Artifact, if you want to play it, it is a mainly multiplayer-based card game
like,
that has a $20 entry fee.
okay.
That doesn't give you all the cards.
Oh,
by
fuck
the
that.
way.
Fuck that.
It gives you a good amount of cards.
If it was
and
like
packs.
if it was a $10 game, then sure.
It should be free to play.
It should be free to
If it's going to be multiplayer focused,
Mhm.
free to play to start is what you have to do.
for this kind of game, yeah.
Like Slay the Spire, that makes sense because it's a single player game.
Mhm.
It makes perfect sense, and it's like getting content updates. But no, you can't do this in this day and age. Never, ever, ever. Not at least not in a
How much
digital card game.
Does
No way.
Valve give that much of a shit about this game?
They put a lot of time and money into it. Like there's a lot of polish in that fucking game.
Is there? I haven't looked at it.
Like it looks gorgeous,
Okay.
and like there's really cool.
You can tell they tried.
It has almost Hearthstone levels of polish in it.
Did they even advertise it? Like the fact that I don't know about it that much and like
Okay, you know how Valve's worst thing about them is that they never fucking talk to anybody.
yes.
I found out when like they officially announced like why Garfield was like, yeah, I left the company because of this, Y, and Z. Like, don't worry, like I'm still going to consult for free when I have time. Blah 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 blah. Because
Mhm.
apparently he's a very busy guy working on all kinds of card games. The article that I was reading was like, yeah, the Artifact Twitter account hasn't updated in 3 months
Oh fuck.
because they fucking suck at talking.
Got it. Yeah.
Always, unless they're Dota, they fucking suck at talking
Yeah,
to the community. And even then,
in the
they're
year of our Lord, this year 2015, we need to really understand that like communication is the number one.
you can't just drop updates out of nowhere every 6 months and go, hey, it's out, bye.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
No,
you
not
just
at all.
can't. But they're Valve.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I want Epic to do great. Just not that I don't want Valve to die. I just
They put
need-
Slime Rancher for free on the Epic Game Store, and I'm like,
Yeah, interesting.
That game I've been wanting to play for a long time.
Valve has been coasting for so long with no competition, and this is why they've been used to being shitty, and they need something like the Epic Store to really put a fire under them and get them to actually get good again. Because Valve used to be awesome, and now they're just
when they made games.
Yeah, back when they made games, and when Steam
they don't make game no more.
Steam was the hot shit because it was the best one at the time. And now it's not necessarily the best one. It's still not bad. It's just, it's so outdated. It's
this
so
competition, GameSpy, that's gone now.
Yeah.
It ate its corpse.
GOG.
Well, GOG was after GameSpy and is a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also was better. You know, I found you could buy Diablo. I think it was like Diablo 1 you can buy on GOG now.
Oh, cool.
Which is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like Blizzard.
That's a weird thing that they give over to.
Because I've never played Diablo 1.
Neither I
played Diablo 2.
I've only played Diablo 3.
I've dabbled in Diablo 2 because I had a relative who had Diablo 2.
I have Diablo 3 on my Switch.
Diablo 1,
it's fun.
Looking at Diablo 1 and 2, man, I got people don't like 3's art style.
Oh yeah,
it is so much brighter and colorful than 1 or 2 are, especially 1. 1's like gray and brown and like it's really a really dark setting. And then like it's like there's so much orange and fucking blue in Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Like I get why people are like not happy with that art style like kind of update to the world.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Isn't
because it was dark and dank?
Oh, colors aren't good, I guess.
Well, it's too colorful for my source material, is what people would argue.
Oh, okay.
It's too much of a leap.
Got it.
There's too much. There's too much saturation on these colors.
I don't mind. I don't know. I have no stake in this, so
I understand it.
Yeah,
and I don't love Diablo 3's art style, so I don't like have a reason to defend it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because everything looks the same.
It's a fun
Blizzard's
game.
art style. Every Blizzard woman looks the same.
Well,
every single one.
That's not Diablo's fault.
No, that's a Blizzard problem.
Yeah.
Like the joke is look at Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's the funniest one by far.
So good.
There's a reason Moira is the most memorable of the new characters.
Her face is different.
Because she looks ugly.
I like her
compared
face.
to their perfect porcelain dolls that they all have.
I like her face.
No, but you see what I mean? How they all look exactly the same generic pretty lady.
Yeah.
Even May is like not that much different.
It's just a thicker those.
It's just like a slightly more circular head.
Yeah, see, not even thicker. Yeah, you're right. It's just
a more Disney head.
Yeah.
That's all. Like she looks like
Speaking of Disney,
she walked off of a Disney set.
Speaking of Disney, I'm excited for Frozen 2.
I predicted the plot for this movie when Frozen 1 came out, and I'm mad that it was so on the ball.
I don't even know the plot. What is it?
Anna's getting her powers now.
Oh, got it. I didn't even know that.
I was like on the ball with that shit when that movie came out. I'm not gonna see it.
Neither am I.
Frozen's an okay movie.
I didn't like it because
it's got one okay song, a bad comic relief, and some pretty animation.
Yeah.
But with a really drab character design and everything.
Also, the story is meh. And don't just say, oh, it's a kid's movie, who cares? No. Disney's made some great movies in the years.
I wanted the Snow Queen, which is what every basic bitch who doesn't like Frozen says.
Oh.
Which is what it was going to be. It was going to be about Elsa being a villain. She had a different design.
Yeah.
But then they reworked it because movies get reworked and then became Frozen, which is still an awful title.
Yes. Real bad. But
it's like Open Season. Remember Open Season?
Fuck yeah, I remember Open
Ashton
Season.
Kutcher, he was the fucking elk in it.
Wasn't there an Open Season 2?
There was Open Season 3 as well.
Fuck.
Open Season 2, I think, is when they're like trying to break into like an RV camp or some shit.
I don't know.
And 3, they go on a road trip or something.
I don't know. Remember Ants?
Wait, 3 of those bitches. Hey, Ants is better than Bug's Life, and I'll fight everyone to the death.
Okay,
because Bug's Life fucking sucks.
Does it? I haven't seen Bug's Life or Ants in a minute.
Okay, if you want to rewatch Bugs, just watch Seven Samurai. It's a better movie from the 30s or 40s or whatever the fuck.
The fuck?
It's an old black and white movie that is the same exact plot.
How?
It's the same exact plot.
Just a person getting exiled from his...
It's the same exact plot. It's just with bugs.
Okay.
I believe it's Seven Samurai is the movie. It's like
I
pretty much ripping off the basic
disagree
plot.
with this concept that like if two movies share the same plot...
No, like they're almost the exact same.
No.
Like to a T.
Yeah.
Which makes Bug's Life a boring movie.
I'm saying like this doesn't... I understand
There's nothing new in Bug's Life other than ugly animation and characters.
See, I disagree with this. I haven't seen...
You think Bug's Life looks good?
No.
Do you want to fuck that German caterpillar? I'm going to be a butterfly.
I'm fighting that...
What's his name?
I don't know, but it's funny. I think it's funny.
It's racist.
It's hilarious. Racist? No,
he reminds me of that German kid from The Simpsons.
You can't be racist towards Germans. They were the racist ones.
God, what fucking video was I watching?
They were the first racists.
That's fundamentally untrue, and you know this.
I know.
Also, why does that matter?
Germans invented racism. All right, let's talk about anything else. So, talk about fucking E3 shit.
Oh yeah, 2 E3 things. One of them is like a thank God for me because I'm an insane man.
Okay.
You know, EA for some reason keeps having their really, really bad press conferences.
Yeah.
They're gonna have. They're not gonna torture people who watch it with like a 90-minute thing again.
Cool.
They're just gonna have multiple streams going on through the weekend. So one, I'll stick to that shit.
Okay.
So if I want to watch only the Respawn Star Wars shit, I can do that and move on with my life. I don't have to sit through the FIFA shit for 20 minutes.
Yeah, nice.
So cool. That's good for me. I might skip a little bit of E3 conferences this year because I can. And 2, Devolver will have a conference again this year.
Yay.
Confirmed to have another one.
Good for you.
That means they're gonna keep having that fucking storyline. You know they have a storyline now, right?
That's hilarious. I need to watch them all.
They're not that long. They're 15 minutes each.
Yeah. Wasn't the last one like 30 though?
It was like 20.
Yeah.
They had my favorite joke of E3, loot box coin.
It's pretty good.
Which was a real thing you could buy on their website for real.
Nice.
I think you might still be able to.
That's hilarious.
And the price fluctuates randomly for no reason.
It's like turning.
That's the joke.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. So that literally it for E3.
That's the small ones for E3.
Okay. Then I also want, because we're gonna be talking about Devil May Cry most of this episode because that game came out and we've been playing it and it's a gay old time.
I have a small thing to recommend to people since this is an audio podcast. People should check out that video that people have been messing with of taking the cell shading off of Breath of the Wild on PC.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's a really fascinating. That game is carried by that cell shading in a lot more ways than I thought it was.
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
Like not like a crutch way, but it's like it adds so much more than I really like kind of appreciated.
Well, it's kind of the same thing with Borderlands, kind of. Obviously,
well, no, the comparison you'd give is either Skyward Sword or Wind Waker.
Okay,
but this one is like so much more interesting with it on.
Yeah,
because it's a little plain.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not bad. Like the designs of characters and environments are cool, but like there's a lot of grass in that game. There's a lot of beautiful sunshine, but it's a lot of grass, a lot of trees. And those can be pretty things, but you have to have some good ass lighting and shading on them.
Yep. And
sticking without it, it's so fun. It looks like they put it on low settings, like on low graphics.
Yeah,
Even though it's like the same thing, just a certain part of the lighting turned off.
The weird things to watch are the upreses.
Oh yeah, those
4Ks.
Like have you seen the upres like an ultra wide?
Yeah,
that shit's crazy looking.
Yeah,
it's a different game.
I don't know how they do the aspect ratio thing.
It's fucking with stuff in the emulators like crazy.
Because I understand resolution's relatively easy to do.
Yeah, you can mess resolution pretty easily.
Yeah,
I'd assume
aspect ratio like doing.
Okay, one, Nintendo fans are insane, and 2, emulation people are really into that shit.
Are even more insane.
So I get how this could happen.
Yeah,
remember people were modding Breath of the Wild like month 3 with like dumb shit.
And remember
dumb Shrek shit.
Remember this, everyone who paid attention to any of the Breath of the Wild emulator shit. That's all done on the Wii U emulator.
Yeah, because that's
the only one now that
because it worked real good. It happened to be in a really good stable state when the Wii U was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
When it like officially was like, okay, Switch is the big thing. It's like, oh no, the Wii U emulator is doing very well. Come on a lot of things. I'd like to mess with it someday.
One day. You'll have a PC eventually.
And maybe look at it and maybe do some dumb shit with Smash 4 mods instead of having to do that on my console. Because modifying a Wii U, which I would never do, is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Compared to like the Wii.
I'm thinking about maybe not, because I wouldn't do this, but just modding my Xbox 360.
Do it, dude. You can buy an Xbox 360 for like $50 and like a handshake.
I have an Xbox 360 upstairs, and it's literally.
Do you play it?
No, the only thing that's used.
Do you care about game conservation?
No, the only thing that's used.
Then fuck it.
The only thing it's used for upstairs is because it's a
Blu-ray machine.
No, it's 360.
They didn't play Blu-rays.
But I can put in a hard drive, and also it outputs light pipe, so I can do.
What's light pipe?
It's ADAT or whatever. It's the.
What's ADAT?
It's sound through light.
What?
Do you not know about this?
No.
That's the back.
I didn't have an Xbox.
It's pretty sure it's on the back of a PS3 as well. It's how you do surround sound.
I didn't have surround sound because I grew up broke.
Yeah, same. But we have been adopted into a rich family. And so upstairs is a theater room, and there's a surround sound system set up that I helped set up. And the Xbox.
That I set up.
Yeah. The Xbox is the only thing that we have that has a DVD. That matters. So DVD player.
I mean, people don't want to convert all their DVDs onto their fucking laptops. I get it.
An ability to put hard drive movies onto, and also surround sound, like actual surround sound. So, it's really the Xbox 360 has really awesome like audio output.
It's got a TV remote
and light, audio through light.
How does that?
This is a not new thing at all.
I don't get how that works. I do, but I don't.
It's the same. I
get how sound waves work.
Yeah, so imagine ones and zeros, but lights on off.
Is it like putting a hot dog in a hot dog bun and then throwing it? Does it travel inside the light?
Yes. No, it's a series of tubes.
Is it like Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura 2 coming out of the fake
Yes,
hippo's asshole.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That's my science for the day. I learned something today.
Welcome to Lewis's Science Corner. I'm an engineer. This is how light pipe works. Also, the fact that I'm calling it light pipe will make most audio people upset.
Light pipe is upsetting me because light does not work that way.
Yeah, well, it does because it's the tube.
But it's not a pipe. Like it's a fucking water.
The tube
pipe.
itself, like the tube. The
oh my god! You see, this is all.
This is what I'm saying. The
this
cable,
is all nonsense.
No, the cable itself is actually a tube that has like mirrors and shit.
Okay,
in it. Like
but you said light in general as a tube, and I was like, no, stop.
Yeah. Is it the cable?
It's like, oh yeah, I sneeze in a shotgun blast. Like, no, it's not how that song
works. The cables
either.
have to be relatively short because they won't. The way it has to bounce off the mirrors and shit.
They got to be manlets.
Be specific. Yeah. Let's talk about
what would a Chad cable be?
Fuck.
Would it be like a long mic cord?
It's like those $4,000 short XLR cables.
Oh, the ones that are like basically whips you can kill people with.
Yeah. The engineer that I assisted in Engine 4 has a
the engineer I beat with a whip.
Oh, we're clipping and I didn't realize you are and I didn't realize it. You like the distortion? No, the engineer that I helped and assisted with, he has a like $600 like 2 feet XLR cable. That sounds awesome. It's one of those things.
That's so absurdly short for a modern day cable.
It's one of those things where it's like
thanks.
When people say like, "Hey, expensive cables don't matter." It's like they do. You don't need it,
but only at the upper end, not like the middle tier shit.
That's what I'm saying. Is like if you want to do it, it will make your shit sound like a lot better.
Like $7,000 like $7,000 guitars sound great,
but literally no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
no one cares. All right, let's talk about because we're gonna get the Democrat thing at the end. Let's talk about the Fortnite thing.
Yeah,
that's apparently a news again.
Yeah, because it became a Supreme Court situation.
Yeah,
because this is a weird copyright thing.
But question: is it precedent or precedence?
Do you know what the word scuppers means?
No,
I fucking don't.
Because precedent and precedence are two different things, and I always forget. One of them's a legal term, one of them is not. I don't remember which one it is.
Okay, yeah, because the whole thing was.
Either way,
what was the media company called? It was. The legal firm for Ribeiro, Tumili, Backpack Kid, and Orange Shirt Kid, who have all the famous meme dances that got into Fortnite as emotes you can buy with real life cash with their fake V-Bucks, was challenging Epic about like, hey, we own these intellectual properties. We should be able to.
Our dance is IP.
Okay.
That's the question.
Yeah. And like, we want to be able to own these dances, but that's not really a thing people can do.
You can't own
or have tried to do.
Yeah.
Because
but they are now trying to.
Yeah, but for the moment, every plaintiff who was like filing suits on this whole Epic Games thing, including fucking Alfonso from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, aka the boy who does the Carlton dance, was trying to get in on this shit too. Which made even less sense because he is on a TV show that is owned by a company, and he's already stated outright that he stole that dance from a video. So it's like triple stupid.
Cool.
But whatever.
Hey, I want to own this thing that I have
no right to anyways. I also admit I stole.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the moment, the ruling has been, the ruling essentially prevents any individual from suing for cut. Yeah, it's the Fourth Estate Public Benefit Corporation versus Wall Street, which essentially prevents any individual from suing for copyright infringement if the work in question has not been registered with the U.S. Copyright Office. Because
fair.
None of these are actually copyrighted.
Yeah.
They just own like is that
actually what they said? Because that actually changes a lot. That'll affect a lot of things.
Well, no, this is an old ruling. They're using this as an example.
Got it. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna assume what is going on. The company that is essentially getting all these decisions to sue Epic over the situation. They own like the media rights to these people, and like, hey, if they show up on this thing, we cut them a thing because we're their agents or that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess because they've never like officially went to court and I want to copyright these pattern of movements.
Which, by the way,
specific string.
If copywriting things is very easy, I don't think you can do it with dances.
That's the thing. No one has done it.
But just in general, copywriting kit is very easy.
Yeah. One of things like dances, which have been like, hey, don't do that, or you can't really do that in this situation because people have tried it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do like the Millie Rock and all that kind of shit, the floss, which everyone does them.
Yeah.
So the question I've always had was, so if they somehow win it and I don't know, they get the floss, like they own the floss forever.
Yeah.
Does that mean in retrospect? Okay, I know you don't watch or know anything about the sports.
No.
But I'm pretty sure you know how people, when they celebrate in the sports, they do whatever's popular because they're also pop culture.
Yeah.
So sometimes a football man
will
or a soccer man or an American football man, if you're from the UK, will do a touchdown dance or a celebration, if you will.
I understand
and sometimes
this piece of culture that happens.
That will be a thing that people know, like the floss, for example.
Yeah.
So would that mean...
Explain the floss. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Would that mean that like when they're re-airing like old football or basketball interviews or games,
they're going to have to put a
giant... pay copyright?
No, they're
going
to
put a giant black bar over every time it shows up in old broadcasting? What would that mean?
It'll mean that it looks like the guy's
dancing. Does that mean every
naked.
like talk show host in the morning would have to be like wiped from history that episode? Every person on Twitter, every like local new. What does that mean?
Yeah,
it was such a universal thing. Like it's like
yeah, you can't
it's like Psy trying to copyright his Dancing Gangnam Style.
Yeah,
everyone was doing it forever.
Yeah, you can't copyright. I don't think
people still know it as his dance, but he doesn't own it.
No, I don't.
He owns the video. Well, his company he works for releasing that video owns the video.
T-Series. I'm kidding.
Yeah, T-Series. But he doesn't own the dance.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to do this.
Or the look or the anything. Him and his company, mainly his label, owns the music and the video, and arguably the dance. If you want to go so far.
Yeah.
But
if you wanted to say
one, it has no name, so it's not copyrighted because it doesn't have a name because it has to have a name and be established to be copyrighted.
IP.
Well, IPP.
Yeah, no, you can't copyright dances. This is silly. I hope this doesn't go through.
People have tried.
It probably won't. It's been tried before and it hasn't gone through. I doubt it'll happen.
I hope this one stopping gap stops them for good.
However,
but they're gonna try again.
Yeah. However, our legal system's weird and makes some weird laws sometimes. So who knows? Hopefully not, but who knows? I want to talk about Captain Marvel.
You saw that thing.
I did. I saw it Friday.
Apparently, also the planet saw it.
Yeah, I saw it Friday night. It did too well, and I'm sorry for contributing to it.
Because it's a Marvel movie and you saw it opening day?
Yep.
Like the sheeple you are?
Yeah.
Like the sheep person you are, excuse me?
Yeah, I'm trapped in the basement of Marvel and I can't leave. That's where I'm at, and most culture is. I've made that analogy before.
Getting fisted by Thor's anus?
We are all in the well of Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
How much lotion you got?
And we have to murder a dog to get out. It's the only way. All of us, every single one of us has to individually murder a dog in order to get out of this well. I just saw the movie for the first time, by the way, the other day. It's a good movie.
Why would you see that more than once? Wait. Oh, Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Captain Marvel. It's like, what?
No. I just saw Silence of the Lambs for the first time.
It's a good movie. I should read those books and then not watch Hannibal.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I love the actor. I love Matt Mikkelsen.
Mm-hmm.
But the way people were talking about that show makes me think I'm probably not going to like it.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch the
movie. But I need to read those fucking books.
What about the sequel, the movie Hannibal?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't know anything if it's good or not.
Yeah, it's not made by the same people at all, so I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It just has the same actor. Anyways, Malcolm McDowell. Okay, so Captain Marvel. It is a movie. It is a movie that exists.
5 out of 10.
In the
YMS review, 5 out of 10. It's a movie.
This is a YMS quickie. It's a movie, 5 out of 10. Actually, he rated it 4 out of 10.
That's nicer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the most generic Marvel movie ever made.
It's so generic. So I rate this movie. So my least favorite Marvel movie of all time is Ant-Man 1 and 2. I put that in the same...
Wait, that's different movies.
No.
Which one do you think is more generic?
It's hard to tell.
You saw both.
I did.
I still see neither.
Probably 2. Yeah, 2 is worse because the plot is fucked.
It makes no sense.
It makes sense, but it's just towards the end you're like, why exactly? Like I know why, but also I don't care and I don't want to know. I don't want to
summed up as this is dumb. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the worst.
Yeah, that's
this is stupid, but this is stupid, but fine, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the wife has powers, kind of, not because he was in the quantum realm for a while, but then at the end, it's like she doesn't, and I'm gonna give him to you for a second so you can leave, but then you don't have him anymore for some reason. I don't know.
When was that established in these movies? Never. But whatever.
It was just like, okay, my hatred for Ant-Man comes from a couple things. One, they made the quantum realm boring, which is like, I don't know how they can make the quantum realm boring. Because that's like one of the most interesting shit in Marvel is quantum realm stuff, and they made it boring. Also, the movies are just bad. They feel like made for TV movies. So those are the worst movies in my opinion. After that, I would say, here's my thing. I think this is worse than Thor 1. Thor 1 because Thor 1 is not boring. Say what you want about Thor.
It's a movie.
Say what you want about Thor 1. It's relatively interesting.
It's not Thor 2. It's not Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah,
that's my least favorite.
Yeah, Dark World
of the current Marvel.
Dark World is worse than Captain Marvel because Dark World's actually bad. That's the thing about Captain Marvel. It's hard to rate it sometimes because it's like the more I think about the movie, it's like I guess it's not bad.
Like it's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's a piece of art made by a factory. Like a lot of Marvel movies already are.
Like Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers herself, Brie Larson's character is not a character. Extremely boring. Samuel Jackson made no sense.
He's in the movie?
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything?
No, he does a lot.
No. I mean, as like an actor. Is he allowed to scream?
Yeah. He's still Samuel. He's fine.
But is he allowed to swear?
No.
Then that's probably why.
Well, he doesn't swear in the...
He has like 3 modes. He has angry, goofy, and loud, or goofy, loud, and angry.
So here's my thing.
And they're really good when they work.
So here's the thing. Question. You've seen a good amount of Marvel movies. Has Nick Fury ever been goofy?
No.
He's goofy.
He's been the worst part about those because he's just, I'm Sam Jack and I got eye patch.
Yeah. He's very goofy in this movie.
Is it because Because
he's younger, and therefore younger means goofy.
Okay. Do they like digitally make him young?
They do a lot of makeup and a little bit of CG. However, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It's probably
they don't Star Wars it. We look all fucked up.
Yeah, it's one of the better CG that I've seen for de-aging people. It's pretty good because most of it's I think makeup, and I think the CG is just for like I have no idea. I know it's some CG. And it doesn't look that
because it's a Marvel movie. They have like 1,000 CG artists.
I've been told by other people who have like done the stuff. It's like, yeah, that's CG. It's like, okay, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. That's not why I don't like Samuel L. Jackson's character in this movie. The reason I don't like him because he's extremely inconsistent. It starts with him. It's like, what's your name? Nick Fury. It's like, oh, that's a cool name. Yeah, I like that name. Whatever, Nick Fury. So is this movie all in the past? Yeah, the entire movie.
All of it. Okay.
Yeah, except for the end credit scene. Spoiler
but that's everyone expected that because we know what this movie is. So it's all in the 90s.
Yep.
Okay.
Which the set is interesting.
How much Nirvana did they shove in there?
There's a good amount of 90s shit. There's a scene
Okay.
Yeah.
How much of it is pandering versus like windowed? Okay. How much of it is that BoJack Horseman joke?
Oh no, it's not like that bad. Some of it's that bad.
No, because that was a joke. That's why it was funny because like it's so obvious.
Yeah. Some of it's that bad. There are like, oh, you're wearing a Nine Inch Nails shirt. Like that exists.
Like jean jackets, dirty hair, flannels.
That stuff is not bad. Like wearing the clothes is.
That's not what I'm talking about. No. What I'm talking about is them like shoving in 90s songs during an action scene.
We'll get to that
because that's lazy, and I know they do that shit because it's a Marvel movie.
Dude, we will get to that. So there's a scene that I actually really like. Probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie is they're transferring data from a CD, or they're trying to watch this video on a computer. And it takes a while because it has to load the disc.
I get it because 90s.
Yeah, and because Brie Larson is an alien, and she's or whatever. She's from outer.
She's Superman, okay?
She's from outer space.
That's Captain Marvel's always been that thing. It's Superman.
Well,
alien who has Superman-like powers.
I can't explain too much; it'll spoil things.
But you know what I mean. That's a base thing of the character.
Spoilers if you give a shit for this movie. Carol Danvers is actually a human who
sounds like you already saw it.
Yeah.
How many people want to go fucking see it?
Yeah, exactly.
From my job, from what I experienced on the weekend at my job. Everyone saw this fucking movie.
If you didn't see it opening night, you're probably never going to see this movie. Or you don't give a shit.
Or you hate Wham.
You hate Whammon.
You're one of those 3 idiots who are just really loud on tweet. It
was funny. I was talking to a coworker about my dislikes for this movie, and we were having a relatively good conversation. And at the end, I said...
Civil War.
Yeah, at the end, I simply said, also, I hate women. And he's like, that's hilarious. I have to walk away.
Yeah.
And he walked away.
And he cried.
So yeah, that scene was funny. The loading disc was good. It wasn't like... I don't know.
Did they make the dial-up noise in the movie? I'm thinking about the most obvious basic shit to do.
I don't think there was
There's no dial-up jokes?
Yeah. There was some, there was a little bit of dumb basic shit, but I didn't mind it. The set was fine. Like the being in the 90s was fine. It wasn't and this goes pretty much most of this movie is that was all right. And all those things add up to making this movie extremely boring to watch. I thought about falling asleep. We watched like the latest show. It was like 10 p.m. So by the time we actually saw it,
did you have like a day before you saw it though? Did you have like
I worked that day.
So you're like, oh yeah, so
I worked all day that day.
But have you seen movies like that and not felt like I get to sleep?
Yeah, I watched 2 movies once. I watched the movie. I watched a movie. I don't remember which one, but then I watched Interstellar afterwards.
That's a horrible movie to watch tired because that movie is kind of boring.
I love it. No. Interstellar is one of my favorite movies ever. I love Interstellar.
I don't see it.
That's fine.
It's a good movie, but man, I don't see it.
Well, remember, I also like Prometheus.
Watch that movie without the soundtrack. And you'll see how much that movie is just emotionally manipulating in the music alone.
Well, yeah, the music's really good.
That's my thing.
Also,
the movie part is
the
not
movies. The music's really good
compared to the
music's really good. The acting's really good.
It's a giant.
The writing's.
It's a giant imbalance on the scale of like what is doing the work and what is actually quality the whole way through. But whatever. I guess I don't have a heart then because I think Interstellar is a 7 out of 10 at best.
That's fine.
Fucking people get so mad when I say that shit.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit.
I'm so tired of being yelled at for thinking the movie is like the best sci-fi movie like the 21st century.
I'm getting tired of people hating me for liking Prometheus.
People didn't like it that I liked Inception when it came out, even though I know it's not as good as Shutter Island.
Yeah, I don't like Inception that much.
Shutter Island's a way better movie.
Shutter Island's amazing. All right, Captain Marvel. Fuck.
So yeah, this movie's so good. We keep talking about it.
Yeah. So like I said, Brie Larson's not a character. Samuel Jackson was extremely inconsistent.
So in the movie, is it mainly those two?
Yeah. That's like the duo.
So what's like what is the actual basic plot of this fucking movie?
Okay, the basic plot.
The trailer didn't give me anything on that.
The basic plot of the movie. It starts with the typical Marvel CG
in a world.
Yes, typical Marvel CG fanfare for the first 20 minutes. It's her on Kree, whatever, she's pretty much the force that she's in. I think they're actually called Star Force or something.
They're not called the Nova Force.
Something. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I think it was actually Star Force. And so their whole thing is to fight attackers who will,
Green Lanterns.
Yeah, fight villains that will attack their planet. That's their job.
Yeah.
That they're
space police. They're space cops.
They're space cops. But yeah,
Green Lanterns.
They're
like I said.
Thor. It's the exact same intro of Thor 1.
Oh, really?
Pretty
like in its tone of like we're just fighting the good fight because we love our family.
No, the Thor 1 tone is actually not the worst tone. I like the banter between the characters is actually relatively interesting.
Yeah, I was asking, like, is there at least banter going?
No, it's nothing.
It's just action.
It's just like, hey, we're on a mission. We have to do this now. There's a scene.
So I'm assuming in the opening it's a lot of space combat.
No,
or is it like on ground?
They're on a planet and they're having to they're trying to extract a spy from a Skrull invasion or something.
Oh, so they do say Skrull.
Oh yeah, this movie involves Skrull. Like it's all Skrull.
I was about to say because I was really. It's one thing I want to know. They better have Skrulls because that is the thing.
It's not my favorite Skrull.
Well, the best Skrull is the one in Marvel 3.
Yeah,
that's the best Skrull.
I'll say the makeup on the Skrulls, it's practical. It's not CG.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the Skrulls are practical.
Oh shit.
However, it really looks like a guy in a mask. It's really like there's a part where they were talking. There's a part where they were talking, and I can kind of see the lips separate from the mask lip.
I gotta track down like a clip of that somehow. I gotta see that shit.
The face didn't move at all. It was like whoever made this was like, you made it a little too thick. Like it's a little much. Like if you just molded it to the face a little better, this wouldn't be a problem because then the actual jaw could move when you move. Because all it is like a hole in their face.
Do they look like they're fucking like Sentai Power Rangers monsters? Where they have
yes, it looked like a Power Ranger villain. They look pretty bad.
That with a big budget. Like costumes that dumb looking, but they look really nice. It just looks stupid, but with like Marvel budget.
Yeah,
I want that shit.
Captain Marvel. That's what. No,
I watch Kamen Rider.
Okay,
that's close to
the plot. Skrull invasion, and then there's a fuck. What was it?
There's a fuck. They say the fuck word in a Marvel movie.
No, I think Brie Larson. She has photon powers. It's never explained why. It's other than like, oh yeah, our AI leader, because their leader is an AI robot. I'm pretty sure that's from the comics too.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Remember? In Power Rangers?
Yeah, Power Rangers. And so all that is like.
Is there a Mexican robot in this movie too?
No.
God damn it.
There's a cat, and I'll get to the cat.
Is it the
it's
cat?
Not good. It's not good.
No.
Nothing about it's good. Literally nothing about this cat is good.
I was gonna make a Red Lantern joke.
I don't know then. I haven't seen Red Lantern. I don't remember cat in that movie.
There's a cat in the Lantern shit. Okay. It's really stupid.
He's
really powerful. He floats.
So Brie Larson,
he's angry.
Brie Larson has photon powers, and the only thing explained is like, yeah, we gave this to you. We can take it away.
I must have photons to kill.
So control your power, woman. and she gets
Can't control me.
Yeah, that's the movie.
That's the character.
That's the character, which is fine. I don't mind it.
But we've done
bad,
this character to death. But yeah,
it's
sure.
bad. There's actually so it cuts between that. Oh yeah, there's a part where he gets like in a escape pod something, and it like
the Superman.
Yeah, and
I'm no Superman.
And it crashes on, or no, fuck, what is it? Yeah, it crashes on Earth. She has to get
Earth 617.
Yeah, it's called T342 or whatever.
TI-80 calculator.
Yep. Goes to Earth, lands
the
at
AMD Ryzen 3700.
And
moon.
Also some of the scrolls follow her.
And they go, eh.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah, fuck. I don't remember the order of this plot. I don't remember
the order. Is it told in order?
No. So it cuts between, I'll say this. It cuts between, at the first 20 minutes cuts between her on doing the Kree shit, and then cuts between flashbacks of her on Earth as an Air Force pilot.
Okay, so that happens afterwards.
It happened because what happens is he gets taken by the Skrulls, and they do like a memory extraction to try to find information from her, and it cuts to her seeing herself on Earth, and she wakes up. It's like, I don't remember any of this. What the hell? Who is that? Why is that me? Why am I on Earth? What's going on? And so the whole plot of the movie is her going to Earth, realizing, oh, spoiler, whatever, fuck it. I'm actually a human who was given Kree powers from a photon blast from this ship that apparently had time travel or whatever, or space travel, light speed travel. That's what it is. Powered by the Tesseract, the space gem.
Oh, that's how it ties into this movie.
Yeah. So that's that. So that's the plot. Is her powers come from and here's something interesting. The person who was on Earth to create their light speed travel,
Hawkeye,
was a woman named
Martha Stewart.
Marvel. That was her Kree name. So yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. They made Marvel a woman. That's fine.
Okay, what was the Stan Lee? I've heard there was like some negative hubbub about the Stan Lee thing in this movie.
It was, yeah, they literally like looked at the camera afterward. There was a Stan Lee cameo on a bus, which is fine. And then it shows, it cuts, okay, it's shot where, because you can tell it was shot beforehand, the Stan Lee part, and then all the other actors' stuff was shot afterwards. And here's why. Because what happens is it shows Stan Lee on the bus reading a magazine, talking, whatever, being Stan Lee, being an old man, whatever, it's fun. And then it cuts to Brie Larson's face looking at him and giving like a warm, heart-filled smile for like 3 seconds.
As a gag, like, hey, she's like, smiling too long?
Yeah. To like, no, not a gag, just to like tell the audience, hey, I remember Stan Lee. And then it cuts back to because the whole scene is her trying to find, because the Skrulls can shapeshift. And so it's her trying to find the Skrull that
now I get why people are like not happy with this.
And so it literally cut out of the movie. They're like, hey, remember Stan Lee? All right, let's get back to the action.
I think I get why people are like upset with this, because it feels like they're going to exploit this shit for the rest of the footage they have. Yeah. And now I get why.
Yeah, it's going to be that way.
Because they're not going to top the Spider-Verse one. Because that one was a complete accident.
What was the Spider-Verse one again?
Of the suit always fits.
Yeah.
Like I used to be friends with that guy. Like that one really hurt.
Yeah.
Timing wise, but also that's like one of the more, like, I guess more sincere, like this makes more sense why he's in this movie as a cameo instead of just, I'm old man.
No, yeah. It's like, hey, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. That's like my shit.
And they're never going to beat that one.
That was Stan Lee's shit.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's hard for me to talk about the
plot. I doubt they're going to do something that bad in the next Infinity movie.
Infinity War?
That's the next one, right?
Endgame, yeah. It's not actually called Infinity War Part 2. It's just called Endgame.
It comes out this year, right?
Yeah. It comes out.
Cool. I can't wait to watch this shit and then wash my hands with these movies.
May or something.
I have to think about them anymore.
Maybe watch the next Spider-Man, because Mr. Mysterio might be interesting.
Well, I want to see, because the cast is fucking wild.
Yeah. The next Spider-Man will be interesting.
But I mean, like Marvel shit, like afterwards, I don't give a
Do you know the next movies, by the way?
I know they're making a Spider-Man one, which is like what? Spider-Man...
Upcoming Marvel...
Not Web of Shadows. That's a fucking video game. It's like
Far From Home.
Far From Home.
Yeah. No, I got to talk about
Black Panther 2.
I got to talk about every upcoming Marvel movie slated.
Guess we're coming to Marvel thing again.
So, by the way, okay, so let's finish off with the Captain Marvel shit. It is a fucking boring movie. It's fine.
Okay, I asked about that 90s bad song choice pick. You got to tell me what it is.
Oh, it is Like a Girl by... What is it? What's the band?
Wait. I'm Just a Girl? You thinking of that song? That's from the 2000s. Or Just a Girl from the 2000s.
No. It's let me look it up. Actually, it is Captain Marvel Fight or End fight
song.
Yeah. Full list of fucking Cure. Where the hell? Why? I'm pretty sure it was like a Girl or something. Let me see. Captain Marvel. What are the hell? Fuck, is it No Effects or something?
I don't even know what song you're talking about, so I
or
can't
was it
help you on this.
I don't remember the fucking song. I was type of Captain Marvel song at the end. God damn it. Fight scene. Jesus Christ.
Maybe soundtrack?
Let me see here. I'll find
Every
it.
single 90s song. Okay, you know what? Read me that list so I can get mad.
Okay, yeah. It's actually not that. Oh, Just a Girl by No Doubt. That's the song.
Oh, that fucking song.
Yeah.
That's some pandering shit.
Now, it happens during the culmination fight scene.
Yeah,
if you know that song, that's really weird.
That's some pandering shit.
All right.
That's some brownie points shit.
Yeah. Crazy on You, Heart, Kiss Me Deadly.
No, read the bands and songs.
Yeah, that's what Crazy on You by Heart.
Yeah.
Kiss Me Deadly by Lita Ford. What a Man, Salt and Pepper.
That's a good song, but that is not
Connection by Elastica.
What the fuck?
Only Happen It Rains by Garbage.
That was a hipster pick.
Yeah, that was some guy.
The Garbage is good, but
Crushed with Eyeliner, REM. Of course, you gotta get
because REM.
There's 2 REM songs in this, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Waterfalls by TLC.
Fuck you, Waterfalls by TLC.
You Gotta Be by Desiree. Come As You Are by Nirvana. Obviously, like you can't.
I wanted that to be the song used for a fight scene, so I could laugh at how bad that sounds.
Yeah, that'd be great. No, it has to be about a woman. So just a.
It should have been Rape Me.
Oh my god! I wish.
Off of their last record.
Yeah, I wish.
Fuck. That was a single. I can't believe that was a single. That would never happen nowadays.
That
was a single.
Man on the Moon.
By who?
REM.
Oh, that REM.
There you go. And Celebrity.
Wow, what a goofy.
Celebrity Skin by Hole.
What a goofy pick.
Yeah, man.
They didn't go as obvious as I thought they would go.
No, it's not great, but it's a weird list.
There's a Garbage song on there, which is something for me, I guess.
Yeah, just for you. Yeah.
Garbage is popular, but still.
Yeah. No. So
they're like one of those bands that got bigger later.
The main,
like XTC.
Real quick before I get to that list of upcoming Marvel movies, I want to fucking
status report.
Fuck off, all you Okay, look, people who are hating this movie because it's like hyping the feminism thing. I get it. I'm on your side on a lot of that. That being said, understand the source material. Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel exists because of feminism. That's just factually true. And so all they're doing is doing what the source material was doing. It's like, hey, this movie was about empowering, or this comic was about empowering women. Let's make a movie about empowering women. I'm okay with that. I'm not.
You wish the movie was entertaining.
I'm not a fan. I'm not inherently a fan about movies that empower women. I just don't hate it if that was the original source material. That's my thing. If you're mad, let's say that wasn't the original source material, and now they're trying to shoehorn it after the fact, then I'd totally be on your side. And it's like them just pandering for the sake of pandering. No. If you actually watch the movie, it's not like there are a couple scenes. Like there's a part where one of the fighter pilots is talking to Carol Danvers back when she was in the academy of just like, hey, you know why they call it a cockpit, right? That kind of shit happens twice.
And that happened because that stuff is super real, but
yeah.
You gotta
but
pace
that's literally the dialogue. It's like that stuff happened.
To be fair,
not like that though.
Plenty of people do talk like that in the fucking military. I've known these people.
Either way, but
that kind of dumb dialogue isn't dumb because the movie wrote it dumb. That's because people just talk like that.
Yeah, and
but I kind of
it feels way out of place when either way that kind of stuff only happens I think only twice in the movie. Like the whole like you're a woman, you can't do this. Doesn't happen very often. So the movie itself isn't actually that bad on that front. The marketing was really bad. The whole you remember the hero, the her, and then it turned the hero. That was so shitty.
It was just
also the movie came out on International Women's Day. It's just like cringe city on the marketing thing.
It's smart because it worked.
It totally
kind of
maybe I don't know.
It made people remember that it's coming out.
Yeah. Either way,
because people didn't see the other Ant-Man movie. Yeah. They're like, fucking Big Purple Man is here. I don't care anymore. Yeah. I want to see Purple Man come back.
Okay, so movies coming out will be oh fuck, I have to click through a list.
No, it's one of those.
No, there's
so you can see our ads more than one time.
Yeah, so we can get
some scummy shit, but it's real.
I saw one the other day that was just a list. It was a full. I didn't have to click through shit. Here it is, full list of upcoming Marvel movies. Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and then Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh fuck, this is an old one. This is Untitled Marvel Movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a fucking shitty list. This is hilarious. That's actually funny. It just says Untitled Marvel Movie. That's hilarious. God damn it. Whatever. There's like Squirrel Girl and shit on there. There's some
I
weird,
forgot about
there's some weird movies coming
them
out.
wanting to make a Squirrel Girl movie.
Yeah.
And I went, fuck you, but that was like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even.
Some of them are actually slated, I believe. Okay. Let's talk about fucking anything
Where's
else.
my Gwenpool movie?
Let's talk about anything else because Captain Marvel is fine. If you want to watch it, but don't give it your money, I guess, because that'll just like I did, because it's just gonna enforce more boring ass movies like this. It was just this movie.
Nah, it's Marvel. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know it doesn't matter, but out of principle, I guess. Either way, you don't have to see.
Just
this
go
movie.
watch another movie.
I'll say this: you don't have to see this.
I'm not gonna say go watch a different movie and then just walk in and don't get caught.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that's on the table.
Also, I haven't seen Alita, and that movie doesn't look interesting at all to me. But the people that are saying if you want to watch a movie about empowering women, go watch that instead.
I've heard zero of that from any human being who I respect.
I've heard that a lot.
I've heard, hey, the fight scenes are neat, but the story's a little stupid.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
I've heard it's not that bad. It's like not bad for an anime adaptation of into American thing. But that's it. Okay. I heard none of that women shit.
Let's talk about anything
people
else.
Don't talk about that shit all 24 hours a day. They just talk about movie.
We got about 15 minutes to talk about Devil May Cry. Let's talk about Devil May Cry.
And how much they like the anime.
The time has come and so have I. Devil May Cry 5 is out, baby. And fuck yeah, that game is...
And also they announced today, V is getting a spin-off manga.
Yay!
Which is, as we've talked about, a little weird.
Okay.
Not that much to do with that character, but fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad. I'll read it.
I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
I watched the Devil May Cry anime and I know it's bad. I watched all of it. I could have stopped at episode 1.
I haven't watched all of it, but whatever. Okay. So we're going to try our best to not talk about spoilers in this. Because
it's still new.
It's too new. And also
people are trying not to be dicks about it.
Yeah.
Itsuno even asked people to try not to spoil things. The game's so new.
And
they worked very hard.
And it's also
Please understand.
It's really short too. Like,
it's actually really long for a Devil May Cry game.
Yeah,
but it is short, relatively.
Okay, couple things I want to say about Devil May Cry before we actually get into like the nitty gritty of this whatever. It's kind of weird playing a game like Devil May Cry 5 in 2014, 2019.
Why do you keep changing the years?
I don't know. It's funny to me. Okay, it's weird playing a game like this in this year because it has the same formula as old Devil May Cry games of you're walking through a very narrow path and then it stops to fight a bunch of enemies. Then it opens up so you can go fight another narrow path, fight another enemies, and then at the end is a boss. Like that's the Devil May Cry formula. Man, it's weird playing a game like that in this year because games are way more open now, obviously. And so having this narrow of a game, like old school narrow game this year is really interesting. I don't know. It's not bad, obviously, but it's just an interesting thing that they did. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they didn't just try to like panders like, oh, we gotta play to the market now and make a much more open game. Like, no, it's a Devil May Cry game.
I was waiting for the stupid take to see someone do, but luckily it seems not going to be the case of like, this game should have rebooted the way God of War did.
Oh no.
Because the old formula was too stale.
Yeah, no.
God of War was actually too stale.
Yeah, this is not a stale formula. It's fine.
It was just gone for such a long time. Actually, this game is like
11 years is when Devil May Cry 4 came out.
It is the most, because like DMs, it's contrary to popular belief, really only mostly 4 was the super linear one compared to all of them. Because this game is super linear. There are barely any puzzles that are like required.
There's like one that I've gotten to. And
there's like one or two, but like most of the puzzles and exploring are just for secrets.
Yeah.
There's no backtracking and like bring items back like DMC 1, 2, or 3 are. There's no go up an elevator, get an item from a boss fight, go find where you're supposed to put it, go back in the elevator, mission's over. There's none of that shit
you haven't
anymore.
finished the game. There's a part later. There is one of that. I've only gotten to one of that. It's later than where you are.
No, but
I'm farther than where Jesus is.
But they cut a lot of like the, yeah, I know what you mean. Backtrack to the level you already saw. There's none of that shit.
Yeah,
anymore.
Old Devil May Cry, like Devil May Cry 1 especially.
More 1 because 1 was an RE game.
Yeah.
That was
Devil
like,
May Cry 1
changed.
is all about fucking backtracking.
Yeah, 3 was that.
3 was
like,
2,
a lot more cut down, and then 4 was like not great level design.
2 was something.
2 was like
it's something. Devil May Cry 4. Yeah, you're right. It's the super linear.
4 was a lot more linear. Still some puzzles, but they weren't great.
Yeah, this game polished a lot of stuff, but it's still the closest game you can relate it to is Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, because it's the most recent one.
Yeah.
Most of the characters are from that game are in it.
It's hilarious saying the most recent one from a game that came out 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Also, DMC exists, even though it doesn't.
Hey, well, there's a lot of good things from DMC that this game actually has.
Not enough, in my opinion. I wish there was more platforming shit. I love the platforming shit in DMC, and I was really hoping it'd be in Devil May Cry 5. It's not. There's a little bit of it.
Okay, I thought about that, and then I rewatched a playthrough of DMC.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You're actually not doing that much platforming. You're just doing a lot of what Nero was already doing in 4, where you're just doing like the wire snatch stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's
really not a lot of platforming. It's really just doing the hooks more than actually jumping on shit. Then you actually remember.
You're right. There's a lot of You're totally
like
right.
The platforming parts that were there weren't dog shit because they were not good in 1. They were bad in 1.
Yes.
They were barely there in 2. They were frustrating in 3, and they were finicky in 4.
Yeah, 4 was the most frustrating because
especially with Nero, because the they fixed the hook stuff where it actually it will you don't swing, you just go where you're supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm at the slightly wrong angle, I just fall and die.
Yep.
It's none of that shit anymore. Like it's because DMC saying of like linear levels, but there's like floating platforms and you like do the hook. That stuff is in this game in a good way.
Yes.
I wish they were.
Yes, it is in this game. I wish it was more. That's all I'm saying. That was like my favorite part of DMC. That's why I kind of wish there was more of it.
Well, they do have the best part about DMC, which took some of the best parts about DMC, which are the levels.
What do you mean?
Like the environments and how they look.
Okay.
Like the way they do the city, the way they're taking you to different environments.
Yes, I do want to get into this though. About halfway through the game, you're on what level you want again?
11.
I'm on like 14 or 15 or something. A little bit before, like, it's hard to talk about this without spoiling stuff. It gets to the point where the scenery becomes exactly the same for a long time, and it becomes very like, okay, I'm just playing the same level over again. Like the scenery itself is so similar. It really gets like.
But that's the thing, DMC in the series in general, the setting is just window dressing. Yeah, I really don't care if it's good.
I know, I get it. I know it's one of those things. That's like, hey, it's a thing that it's just another thing about Devil May Cry. It's just like, yeah, the environments are cool at
like
first.
while they looked nice in DMC, they were so designed, which is not like is a weird thing to say as a negative.
Yeah.
But because there was so much design and bright, it was like distracting from the combat.
Sometimes
it was like visual noise that I didn't need. Yeah. In a game that the combat already had a little too much noise in it.
Yeah.
At least when it first came out.
I like a lot of the...
I like looking at it, but I don't like playing in DMC's environments. Except for the level where it's the fake CNN.
Yeah, I know where...
Because that's the one that's
one of the best...
Because the colors are like not super in your face.
Well, people talk about that level like as
that's one of the best boss fight.
Like out of the entire series of Devil May Cry, it's one of the
standouts. It's for sure.
It's actually a really like
that, and also I like the design of the house in DMC.
Yes.
It looks neat. It's a bad level, but it looks really cool.
Yeah. Okay, so Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, the level does like the set design of the game itself kind of gets samey after a while, but so do a lot of the other Devil May Cry games. So it's just another one of those things that's just
because at the end of the day, they're made to be combat arenas.
Yeah, which I kind of wish they went a little bit more with. They could have. Like, there's a lot of parts, especially where I am in the game, where I was like, oh, you really could have gotten really weird with this, and it wouldn't have added anything other than that's real. That looks cool.
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, what are those levels for? They're just funnels to fights.
Yes.
Making them too complicated is like, well, I just did a bunch of double jumps just to get to a fight I was going to get to anyways. Yeah. This is not that fun.
No, I'm talking about like this background shit. Like I'm saying, there's a lot of stuff, especially where I'm in the game. The game, like the outside arena itself, like the things that I'm looking at other than what I'm playing could have been cooler. Like you could have varied it after a while. It's hard to talk about without spoiling it because it really would spoil if I do. But yeah, I wish there was a little bit more varied environments in the game, right? Especially towards the end or especially where I'm at in the game. It doesn't need to be there, but if it was, it'd be a plus. So it's just a thing that
we might get a little bit of that with the Bloody Palace stuff.
Yeah,
maybe because I don't know how they're gonna do it this time. Because in DMC 4, it's just like the same platform, but you're going through the entire day. Maybe in this one, because I saw they're like a screenshot or two floating around, it might just be like, sure, it's like a circular arena, but I think it might be like modified. Like the foreground or the backgrounds are going to be like modified versions of levels you see.
That'd be cool.
Maybe they'll do like that stuff there, like a little bit more designed in those settings. Like, hey, you're on a regular boring arena. Let's make the background look interesting. So you might do it there.
So you've played all 3 characters now.
Yes, I touched them all.
Did you get the motorcycle thing yet?
Yes, that's one I just got. I haven't played with it yet, but I just got it.
Okay, got it.
Because that thing has a lot more moves than I thought it was going to have.
Yeah, it does. It is a very interesting thing. Yeah.
It has as many moves as Nero has techniques with his gun. Well, with his sword.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And some of the new moves that Nero got are like instant nut.
They're pretty great.
Doing a stinger in the air and also just, man, holy shit. They gave him some stuff.
Nero's really fun to play in this. Okay.
They made him somehow more fun to play.
Yeah.
With that breaker shit.
So out of the three, who was your favorite to play as? It's a hard question for most people.
Right now it's V.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm having fun with everybody. But Nero, I'm still getting used to using the breakers that, like, I haven't found a breaker like loadout that I like completely yet.
Yeah.
But because that's not because they're bad, because they're also fun to use.
I don't
know which ones I want to use.
I'll talk about the breaker thing in a second because I have a problem with the system, but
then with Dante, I'm having fun.
It's Dante.
But I'm not having as much fun as V because I'm like, I know how to do this better. Fuck. Let me just try it again. No, let me go back.
Yeah, that's the thing about that Dante.
Like I did the first boss fight where I was switching styles like you're supposed to, because in 4 it was not fun to do that.
No, Dante.
I was going from Trickster teleports to Royal Guarding the attack. Remember he does the sword swings?
Yeah, I'm bad at the Royal Guard still, but yeah.
But just doing that shit, blocking them all perfectly, getting the shockwave, and then teleporting to him because he teleports away, then doing the sword master, then doing the Balrog combos. I'm like, oh man, video game. It feels good because in 4 the style stuff was not thought out as much as it was in this game.
I remember
like it was a cool idea, but it was like not that fleshed out. No,
it was a little bit too janky to switch that fast.
You could tell like more work was put into Nero stuff. It was cool, like, I can teleport and then go into High Roller, or not High Roller, but
gun thing.
No, into what's the move he does on to launch with the Rebellion?
Oh, I don't know the names.
I forget what it's called. I don't know how I'm forgetting. I feel like a fucking
the one that goes up.
Yeah, go up.
Back Y.
Yeah. No, the one where you press the B or circle and he spins it like he's spinning a fucking cigarette.
Oh, okay.
The launcher.
Got it.
The launcher that is not the traditional launcher.
Got it. I don't know.
It becomes Shredder if you do it again.
Yes. I don't know. Either way. So where was I? Okay, so yeah, the V's very weird to play. I like V a lot.
I did not know about the mechanic he has.
Like which one?
Of his summons can't kill enemies.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's goofy to get used to because it's a little inconsistent until you understand how it works.
Yeah, trying to...
And how he's meant to move around the fields.
One thing that's kind of frustrating because eventually...
a fun puzzle to solve.
Tiny gameplay spoiler, whatever. It's one of the things that he unlocks after a while is... or you can unlock is... You see it right away. You can get it to where you can instantly kill all the enemies that are red with one move instead of having to go individually.
Yeah.
That... Okay, so... Fuck, I had a point with this shit. God damn it. Okay, so if you don't do that, switching between... Because that's what it is. One of the things I don't like about V is having to lock off and on to different enemies. If you want to do it where you can do a giant combo of... if you want to KO all the enemies at once, which is a really fun thing to do, is to try to weaken all the enemies fast enough before the meters fall out so that you can KO them all at once. Having to lock on and lock off, lock on to different enemies, it's a little janky with V. Don't know why. All the other characters, like when I'm playing with Nero and Dante, I can switch between who I'm fighting really easily. But with V, I don't know what it is. I struggle.
Okay, you know what it is? I was messing with because I was having trouble with like lock-on switching. You know why it feels different and like it's a little goofy for V specifically?
Yeah.
I noticed this. You have to be standing perfectly still to switch.
Really?
Because I'm assuming what this is for, they don't want you to switch targets on accident when you're running around with the characters. But think about it. With the V, if you're not moving, you're playing it wrong.
Yes,
for the most part.
Yeah, V has to move.
So because you're always moving, you have to like stop. You already changed your brain to play a DMC type game.
Yeah,
with a summon character. Make yourself stop moving and unlearn that, and then change.
Yes,
I think that's what it might be.
Maybe that sounds about right.
That's what I'm noticing with V2. I was
that sounds about right.
I'm moving too much, so I'm trying to switch my lock-ons. Oh, why? Because I keep moving. I'm not stopping at all because I never stop moving.
I'm excited for.
I never stop.
Yeah, I'm excited for my second playthrough because
I'm excited for fucking Dante Must Die. Yeah. I want to see what they give you because V stuff is gonna be fucking crazy. With certain enemies, I am scared to fight as with V.
Yeah, I know. That's what I am. Yeah,
because remember when you're playing as Nero and those enemies show up in the fucking library?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Remember you go to a library, right?
Yeah.
And that enemy shows up,
Which one?
comes out of the wall.
Oh, the yes.
And when I lost my shit, 'cause I'm like, hey, they're finally back. I knew they were back. And I'm like, hey, they look so cool because my favorite enemies from DMC1.
Yep.
Well, besides the one you have as a fucking move for V.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is like, wait, does the old trick still work? It's still totally, the one hit kill still totally works. Holy shit, they brought it back.
One hit kill.
Remember? Okay. They are vulnerable. We know with the scissors, like you repel them or block them.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they turn red?
Yeah.
They can be one hit killed if you get the timing right with certain moves.
Oh, okay.
That's their thing. Is that even in the glossary of like, hey, they're vulnerable if you get them in the right. That's their whole thing. Because in
got it. DMC, yeah, how do you do that with V?
Because you have to fight him with V, and I'm like, this is fucking good. I did it on accident once.
Yeah,
I think I was using the move where you have Panther spin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's how I got him. And then I had him spin, and then I used the DT on his like going forward with the guillotine move. I think that's what killed him.
Got it.
But I still have to fuck around with V because, hey, guess what? This game's fucking great, and it has a training room in it. Thank God.
Yeah, I need to fuck around with it.
You can pick enemies and if they will attack you or not.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me able to learn how to, because using certain moves is very difficult with V.
Yeah.
Like using so the one I was having trouble doing is with the crow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking I didn't notice this. I feel so dumb until I started playing it. Those two, the Shadow and what's the fucking bird's name?
Shadow is the bird, I think.
No, no. Shadow's the panther.
Yeah. Shadow and fuck, I know it. Either way. Yeah. Good character though.
I feel dumb that I didn't notice that those two until someone pointed out to me, even after I started playing the game. Those two are the bosses from DMC1.
Wait, what do you mean?
They're bosses from DMC1 that you fight.
Really?
Panther is a mini boss that becomes a regular enemy.
Uh-huh.
And you fight that bird, but he's way bigger in DMC1. He's a great fight too. And
shit, I remember.
Okay,
I know. Okay,
remember. Yeah. Okay, the one that really remember the lightning, the move that I can't do, where he does the lightning in a V. That's the move from DMC1. I'm like, dude, well, he has that move, and I can't do it, and it's his best move.
Dude, there's a part I can't. Okay.
Because the game is all fan service, and I'm seeing more of it, and I keep losing my mind.
Okay, I just remembered something. I'm not going to say exactly what it is because it'll spoil it, and
there's more.
Remember this. Remember what you just told me right now about those enemies being bosses.
Yeah.
Remember that. There's a level later with V. You will fucking cream your pants.
Well, because his first boss is a redo of a bad boss from DMC. No, his second boss.
Which one?
Okay, after the first. Okay, remember the first. I'm not gonna. I don't want to even say the names of them.
Yeah, I think we're getting too close.
After the first one, where the first time you meet Nico, and it's like, oh, and they have that really funny scene with the shop, which those are all gold, by the way.
Every time you summon the shop is so good.
I didn't know there's gonna be a new one every single time.
Yeah, every single time.
And they're all really funny. Or just really stupid. They'll follow anime logic.
Yeah.
The one which comes out like, oh man, those are so fucking good.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
Yeah, the boss after that, they redo a boss from 3, but they make it good.
Cool.
And I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Because they even go, hey, wait a minute. Didn't Dante kill that a long time ago? And he goes, oh, I guess there's more of them.
Yeah,
and I went,
yeah.
Holy shit. So this is a lore thing now.
Yeah.
And it's a way better version of that fucking
So this goes back to, I was talking to Jesus before the podcast. There's a lot about Devil May Cry or Devil May Cry 5 that, look, if you haven't played the other games, you can still, you can still get.
Because these things don't really matter. Like, like the stuff that I'm freaking out about, it's like, well, because it was like, oh, they did it good this time. Or, I gotta see
so much of that. And there's stuff that there's stuff that I'm missing. There's stuff that I'm sure you're missing. Like, there's stuff that we're just so much. I forgot about, There's so much love from Devil May Cry put into this game that I was like, this is like exactly the game that we needed.
I missed.
Remember, it's been 11 years.
Yeah.
And so they really tried. It's like, okay, we know you've waited so long. Here's our fucking love letter to the series. In one game. Like, that's what this is. That's
every game, including the one that some people don't really like too much, like DMC.
Yeah, there's shit about DMC in
this. Because for one, it's worked on that game and he wasn't lying. There's some good stuff in that game, and there is.
Yes, there is.
There are some good ideas in that game. For one, trying to tell a story that is a story.
Yeah.
Not about with like real human beings. We'll try to make them be as human as they can, because I was scared for a minute that they were gonna like turn Dante into too much of a human. With like them trying to talk about his backstory more, like they're doing it. And then you get to play him for the first time.
Yeah.
And the way he acts, and I'm like,
yeah, it's Dante. It's Dante. Like,
I wish I had someone saw me when I saw his S rank taunt.
Yeah.
I screamed. I was so happy. Because it's the most Dante thing ever, where
I don't even think I've seen it.
It's
I don't taunt like as much as I should.
I do it because I want to see the new ones, and just I love to taunt.
Yeah, I know. I need to do it.
I think it's only his S rank and up. It's where I did it in DT, and it was way funnier. Because in DT he does an evil man laugh.
Cool.
Which is crazy.
That's
like, that's his
new,
dad.
Is it?
No, that's new.
Oh,
he laughs like he's like when he's in DT, like a demon.
Yeah, I thought that
was fucking
rad. I thought that was,
but it's like sinister, not like he's just goofing off.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's my favorite taunt I've ever seen from Dante, which is really hard to beat because 3 had some amazing ones, and 4. It's you get your S and you do your taunt. He puts down his weapons. He kind of puts his arms up like kind of slowly, looks around. Hey, I'm bored. And I lost my mind. I was so fucking excited.
Wait, that's his S for
yeah, he goes, I'm kind of bored.
Oh man,
I fucking lost it.
Cool.
I could not handle it.
Yeah,
I was so hyped.
You have convinced. I need to taunt more.
Holy shit.
I need to taunt more. I'm also noticing with this game, I think it's because again it's been so long since I played like a Devil May Cry, like a proper Devil May Cry. Because DMC is an easy, relatively easy game compared to the other ones.
Well, okay. DMC is not an easy game. That's not true. It's more forgiving.
Yes.
That's what you know. What people would hate me for it. I think it's a good thing. Making DMC forgiving on the first playthroughs is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I love DMC 3 and 4 and 1. But
trying to play DMC,
like 3, I was replaying 3 recently. That game is fucking hard.
I was about to say, yeah. Try to give a
regular normal DMC playthrough, because remember you have to unlock easy by dying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard. It's unforgiving if you're not used to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I forgot how DMC 5 is not okay. So let's talk about DMC 5 difficulty then. It's not.
Well, are you playing on human or Devil Hunter?
I'm playing a Devil Hunter.
Yeah, like that's the normal mode.
Yeah. I'm playing a Devil Hunter. It's not impossible, obviously, but man, I'm dying a lot. Are you
using your gold orbs, or you're trying from the checkpoint like a real man?
I know I'm doing the gold.
I'm fucking with you. It doesn't matter. Who cares? They give them out for you for free, and it's like fucking
so
who
many
cares?
of them. I'd never not have 6.
Yeah,
and I die like not every level, but
you get them for logging in, which is weird.
Also, you get them from logging in, and then we got to talk about the It's already 66 minutes, but we got to talk about the quasi
pseudo multiplayer where you're seeing Mario Kart ghosts, but they're DMC fights. It's cool. But I'm so busy playing the video game, I don't look at them very often.
I know, but every time I see them in the corner of my eye, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool.
I think when it clicked for me, because when I started the second time you see it when you see V fighting, when you're at the water or whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, like I kind of heard some of the noises, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was hearing the lines that you hear when you play as V.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, those go in your ghosts.
Yep.
Because I heard the such high maintenance line.
Yeah.
And I do love how the crow swears whenever he fights.
So good.
It's because he has the echo on his voice.
I wish we knew the name, because it's such a good character. Like such a fun little.
Let's fuck shit up. Whoa! Like he's screaming like a madman.
Because V as a character is first of all not a character, but
he's an emo man.
Yeah.
He wears Jesus sandals. He likes William Blake.
I like V a lot. That being said, V is a dumb character. I like V a lot, but you know what I mean. He's very much cliche.
So is Nico, but they exist to be cool for this one game.
Yes, and so having
I love Nico a lot.
I love Nico
because I like having someone push Nero's buttons that is not Dante.
Yes,
because Dante makes sense because it's like like the master teasing their young apprentice.
Yep,
but it's like no, Nico can hold her own, but only in that fucking band. Like I think if she's out of that band, she will explode.
There's another thing that I want to talk about, but I won't because it'll spoil things about Nico. I
have things. I have already theory. But like, okay, one more thing before actual thing about gameplay. Since what you said you had a thing about the breakers.
Yes. Okay. So I think there's a problem with the breaker system. Is that there's a good amount of breakers throughout the level when you're playing as Darrow. There's a good amount of breakers.
Too many. Which is why I realized, I'm just playing this in a dumb way and I'm having way more fun.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I think it's
the dumb game thing of, but what if I need it later?
Yes, that's the problem with this game.
And
that's the problem with my brain.
That was my problem. I was having in the demo, and I was like, wait a minute, you can pay for them, but you also just got them for free in the levels. And if you use them how they're kind of meant to be used, well, it's a way you can, because you can play them not that way at all.
There's 3 different ways you can use them. You can just use the regular neutral B, whatever. Fuck, you just B, and then you activate whatever. You can hold it, and then it'll break, but you can use it special.
You basically do an EX, and then it goes away.
Yeah, and then you could just murder it.
Yeah,
which will just do.
Which gives you the basic the DT explosion. Get off me.
Quick damage boost. Yeah, which when you're doing a boss helps a lot.
I never use it for this.
I use it for bosses sometimes. There's some bosses that are...
I would if I'm ever gonna have my arm break, it's gonna be because I'm using my super or I just fuck up.
Fair.
I never want to break it on my own. I haven't had a reason to yet.
Okay.
But I'm only playing the regular mode. Maybe in other modes and be like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
You haven't done that. So wait, you're doing...
I'm playing Devil Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Remember, Devil Hunter is normal.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Because you remember in DMC you unlock the difficulties.
Yes.
And I am not ready for hell or hell.
No.
Fuck in this game with V. fuck.
Dude, yeah. So V, that's the thing about V, is like V is a very awesome character to play, but fuck, going and playing a Devil May Cry game and having to go like not take your time. That's not the wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's just stopping.
You change the way you move.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting.
Yeah. Attacking from afar. Like that.
Well, think about like when you use Nightmare, how fucking slow Nightmare is.
Oh my God, dude. It's so
but it's
weird.
satisfying because he comes in like a fucking meteor. It's like, oh, there's my S rank right there.
Question.
I just got it.
Yeah. Question. Do you rather, I'm sure you haven't locked at this point, and also it's in the trailer, so you can see him doing that. I threw the shirts in one of the trailers with V. Is, okay, do you like Nightmare to just do a shit, or do you like to go on Nightmare and control him kind of? What would you rather do?
I get on him to be safe. I use him as an enemy step.
Got it.
I might throw a punch if like they're close, but it's like, okay, get on. If there's an enemy, I might punch her to like do the laser if I can aim it because it's really hard to aim.
Yeah.
But if not, fuck it. I get off. He does his own thing, and I keep doing my own thing.
Yeah, I just do him.
I love juggling all this shit, like juggling the book, juggling the meters.
Yeah.
It's like it's more fighting game shit.
Yeah,
which is what I've always loved. It's like because DMC games are kind of single player fighting games, anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. V. There's so much depth with V. There's so much. It's weird
because I usually don't like this type of character in fighting games.
Oh,
like twin characters or like I don't like them.
Yeah, I know.
The shit in Blaze Blue or whatever. Like I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. Like Koromaru and what's the name in P4A. Like it just my brain doesn't work that way.
I think it's just there's so much depth. It's a Devil May Cry amount of depth. It's Dante amount of depth in V. Like almost. It's a lot. There's a lot there. I think Nero probably has the least amount of depth, which is saying a lot.
Well, not until people find breaker tech. Because there is some shit with those breakers that I found already.
Like, what do you mean?
Techniques, but like combos you can only do with a breaker. Because remember, he has an infinite.
Mm-hmm.
It's with enemy step. You cancel animation with enemy step, and you get all your moves back.
Got it.
This is advanced shit. So think about it when like you're in the air, you get all your moves back. Yep. And you get shit like Gerbera, which lets you do another jump, and you get High Roller, which you go even higher. Yeah. There is some bananas shit you can do with that. So I'm gonna do Gerbera, then I'm gonna go all.
Which is my favorite one so far. I think.
Really, because you want to know why? You played more Bayonetta than you did DMC.
Yeah, true.
Gerbera is a dodge button.
Yes.
That's why everyone likes it because it's good because it's a dodge button. Because the roll, which people who are new to DMC misunderstand, the roll is not a dodge.
No.
The jump is a dodge, not the roll. But Gerbera gives you a straight up Bayonetta dodge.
Yeah.
Where it is movement, but also an invincible dodge. Well, more invincible than your roll.
Yeah.
Which, man, they made the rolls so much better because they curve around opponents now instead of just going left or right. There's so much good about this fucking game.
Yeah. It's really good.
Oh, and when I got the Buster, which is basically the arm that is like his old arm from 4, there is some shit that I did not know you could do.
I haven't used it yet.
Because remember how in 4 you snatch, right? And certain enemies you grab and you can do like one-hit KOs or like do combos?
Yeah.
And those lizards come back and there's a room full of them and I went fucking ham.
Yeah, I bet.
And that shit was so much fun.
Yeah, I've yet to... Those
enemies that have...
There's a lot about...
enemies that have armor now. I'm like, oh, now I know.
There's a lot about Devil May Cry that I know I'm not doing right. It's one of those games...
I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, it's one of those games...
I can't stop. I've ruined my sleep. Yeah. I can't stop.
That's great.
Please help me.
It's a good game. It's a good game, guys. We're already at 72 minutes. We gotta stop talking about it because I'm hungry. I need to eat. Fuck. Go get Devil May Cry 5. You don't need to play any other ones if you really
and if you really want to, and if you care about the story, because there's a story, but it's minimal. There is a catch up in the game,
and it's really good. It cuts out a lot of
the fat. You're missing a little bit of like some character stuff.
We were joking how quickly it just jumped over DMC2.
They covered the anime more than DMC2, which I'm like,
but they have to because no one's
fair. Like, there's not that much important story. It really is just he met a character. They hunted demons. And that was kind of it.
Yeah.
They fight a tank, and it's really stupid.
Yeah.
Remember that? I forgot. I was watching a Maxx.
Fighting the tank?
You fight infected tanks and helicopters. I forgot. So fun. It's not great.
So fun, dude.
But at least it gets a cool coat in that game.
Yeah, DMC2 is not my favorite.
It's got good music. I bought the deluxe edition so I could get all the music too.
I don't pay attention to music as much as you do, but I wish I did.
Because you get to set it. You get to have the time.
We both agreed with this. V's music is the best.
My favorite.
So good. I like.
Okay, that's only because I can't. I didn't know this, by the way. If you for some reason want to play with the worst version of Dante's song, don't patch your game on console.
Wait, why?
Because the day one patch replaces the audio for it. It makes it the good version.
Oh, okay.
Because remember the controversy?
I do remember the controversy.
It's weird to say controversy when it's like real shit. Like it's confirmed that this happened.
Yeah. Fair.
But also the vocals were bad.
Yeah.
Because I think like Dante's song is not bad. It's just the vocals were not good on it. Because that's the kind of like metal that we like.
Yeah.
Just not for that vocal song that they were going for. Like it was much too throaty, I guess is the word.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I wouldn't say grovelly because that's like, no. Throaty.
Yeah.
I could hear him needing water.
I don't like...
But I don't hear it because I'm busy juggling Dante's everything.
Yeah, that's the thing about Dante.
I'm busy going into Gunslinger, charging my things, using the pistol really quick to knock someone down, then going to Trickster, then going back, then switching to the fucking Balrog, then getting my charge up on the Balrog thing.
By the way,
every time... to kicks, then going to my dive.
Now that I've been listening to a lot of King Giz and Blizzard, every time I switch to the Balrog, in my head I think, Balrog, because it's a King Gizzard
You
song.
could use it for a montage for Balrog shit, because Balrog shit is so cool.
So fun.
It is two weapons from DMC3 that were the coolest ones in one.
Yeah, it's
so
much.
fucking hype.
Yeah, Balrog Trickster is there's so much.
Balrog, Trickster, and Swordmaster, that's its own video game.
Yeah.
And I can't, I've been trying to figure out how to do Rising Dragon effectively.
Which one's that one? I don't know the names.
Okay, it's the uppercut he has where he does actually like the spin, like it's a Shoryuken.
Yep.
It's a Shoryuken. Yeah. There is one, remember, you unlock one where you can hold it for a long time.
Okay.
And I want to see if it still works. I have to test it because I don't know. Uh-huh. In DMC3, you can charge it, and I'm pretty sure they took it out, but it might do the sound effect because they're insane. In DMC3, it's the same thing where you can charge the Shoryu, basically. It becomes a Shin Shoryu, like it was in Street Fighter. You hold it, you sit there and you hold it, and if you timed it right in DMC3, you would do the uppercut, and if you timed it with your DT, you would do a lot of damage. It would go, it would like, the game would pause and you do hit stun on every single hit.
On this?
I haven't tested it yet.
Okay.
Because I haven't hit it on a big enough enemy that doesn't die in like 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah.
Because even if you had DT or not, it would still echo the Rising Dragon. It would echo the noise.
I know exactly which enemy I'm going to try that on.
Yeah. There's a couple that I'm like, I want to try it on you, but as long as you stay still for more than a second.
I'm going to try it on the giant warthog thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those fucking armor ones are... I smoked the first one I saw. Mm-hmm. The next one I got fucking destroyed as Dante. I was like, oh, actually I don't know what I'm doing here. I just got lucky. With Balrog and his kicks the first time.
So yeah, I've learned with this game, I'm not as good at Devil May Cry as I wish because I've been playing a lot of Bayonetta, and the last Devil May Cry game I played was DMC. So
this game is more forgiving with grades, at least in normal mode.
Yeah.
I'm getting more S's than I thought I would in my first playthrough.
Same.
Some that I think I do not deserve.
Well, when you're playing with V, just bring out
mainly with V.
Yeah, it's too easy, I think.
But I'm going to assume once I hop to difficulty that is not this one, I'll be like, oh shit, I need to learn how to play V for real.
Also, you have to remember, that's the thing about V, it's like, when things are just forgiving shit happens with V a lot, and so when it doesn't, you get your shit pushed in so easily.
When you lose one of them, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, because V is, man, there's so much I want to talk about with, there's a level that's going to come up with V. It'll involve 3 rooms.
Like back-to-back arenas?
Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Text me when you're done with that, because I know you're going to, there's so much about it that you're going to like, oh shit, this is the best fucking game ever. Because it's so good. So good.
I'm hopeful about some word. I'm like, it could be this, but it could be that.
Yeah.
Well, because you already do kind of fight Nello Angelo as an enemy in this game.
Yeah.
Which I forgot about, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Because you're fighting Virgil from DMC1 as an enemy. He's just out here.
Which one? Wait.
Remember the Proto Angelo. Got it. Remember the guys in armor, which are from other ones, and then the guy with big boy sword, the commander. He's an Angelo, which is what Virgil became in DMC1.
Yeah, but it's not.
And they're that.
Yeah, it's easier, obviously, but it's not.
They don't have as much health. They don't kill you as fast.
They work the same way.
But I'm like, holy shit, they just made this an enemy.
Yeah,
I bet you in fucking Bloody Palace, you're gonna fight like 5 of those at once or some shit.
Oh, that happened later in the game. Don't worry about it.
That's bloody. That's like that kind of shit. It's like, fight 5 of these. No, not just by themselves. Like fight 5 of them as the first wave of like, oh no, then other guys are coming while you're fighting them. Like you don't have time.
Yeah, no,
and that's just what makes DMC so much.
No, there's a part. God, there's so much that
I fought 2 of them and I went shit.
There's a part later in the game where I think there's 4.
Yeah,
there's 4.
Because I fought 2 of them. Like, okay, you 2 on your own are fine.
Yeah,
but when it was 2 of them and their guys with the shields, I'm like, shit. I have to break the shields, but do I just kill them first? I don't know. Yeah, and that shit's like, oh man, so much more than I thought.
Okay, we gotta go, guys. Okay, Devil May Cry 5, awesome game. Go get it. Obviously, by next podcast we would have beaten the game most likely, and so also this week Division 2 comes out. I'm so fucking hyped.
Let's hope the servers work when the public beta comes out. The public release comes out.
Yeah,
let's hope we don't have
the fact that it's been staggered. You know what? The staggered release might be a good thing because it helps them test servers.
For this kind of game, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
General. About the games, I'm like, oh, pay $20 for the game early. I'm like, that's dumb.
No. For this game, I get it.
For online games, I get it. Like MMOs have done this forever. I understand.
Also,
because they want to see if it go.
Also, I just heard. I don't know how I maybe I forgot. But I think this got just skipped over my head. Raids are for sure coming in Division 2. We have
later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We're waiting for everyone to get to a high enough level for them to actually.
All
put
right,
them in.
they're
actually ready to go.
So they're rolling it out like Destiny. Where it's like, okay, after like a month or two, everyone's gonna have enough gear.
Yeah, they're ready to go. They just haven't put them yet, and I have no idea how they're gonna work. But apparently, they're going to require an 8-man squad.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I want to see how bad or good that looks.
Yeah, I'm very curious because Division is not.
That might make me like want to pick it up sometime.
Yeah, I would. Like I said, I'm gonna play it. Give it a month or two. Yeah. Once the raids comes out, you'll know exactly if this game is gonna give you you want. All right, we gotta go. I'm hungry. Bye guys. Get Devil May Cry 5. Fuck, the time is coming. So have I. All right, bye.